Right. Okay, guys. Sorry, still thumbs up. Hope you can hear. I'm audible to you guys. Thumbs up. I need the thumbs up. Faster. Can you hear me? Just so. Alright. Others. Practice playing with the videos, right? Like the class, I know most students are they because of the academic some schedules, because of the admission, everything. So anyhow, let's conduct the class. We'll watch the recording. This is not the class actually. This is the free seminar conducted by specifically. We are in here today. We are targeting to finish the come to the first paper and second paper first section in the practice paper issued by the government. Good. You can about the thing. And me myself and this is our who teach economics here. So we are giving trying. So first of all, Sister Sir will start the previous thing. If you get any question, you can ask. You can send it to the chat box. So, but I suggest stay with the videos. Stay with the videos. Right? Okay. So I will share the PDF to the WhatsApp. Most of the students are not having the printouts. Take a piece of paper or a book and write the CQ 1 to 14 and do the worksheets. Okay, so
Thank you, sir. Right. Good afternoon, my dear students. Right. Okay.
You get the paper, you write in the paper.
I'm going to discuss. I'm Sisira Epitagendera. I'm a economics teacher at Guru Niwasa Institute. So today I'm going to explain press 6 MCQs in your paper. Press 6 MCQs in your paper. Okay, let's get it done. You have the paper.
No, they will give you.
Right. Right. Okay, Lamai. If you have any doubt, you can let me know, and I'll explain. Please put a message to the chat box. Right. Okay. Here we go. Right. Answer questions. Press 5 questions. Answer questions number 1 to 5 based on the following incident. After completing a beauty culture course successfully, after GC advanced level examination, Lily Vikramsinghe started a business named Lily Salon in a rented building. It's also an important point, near the bus stand in the city center. Due to the provision of high quality services, there is a high demand for customers. Anyway, these days there's a huge demand for salons now. Because her friends, Mali was recruited as an assistant in the business. Okay, Dalama, this is the case, right? Given for you. Okay, first question ask the type of business organization to which Lily or salon belongs is. Okay, Dalama. Okay, guys. Can you suggest any answer? You press one. Any different answer? Yes. Some students say the answer is press one. Sole proprietorship business. Yes, I also agree with that answer. Any different answers? Because here sole proprietorship business means it owned by one person, right? The capital contribution coming from one person. Am I correct? Yes. Right. But here, yeah, it did this below. Right. Right. So this business has started by, yeah, that's okay. Right. This is the one person. Lily Vikramasinghe has started this business. So this is sole proprietorship business, Lamai, because business is being conducted by one person. Uh, Here, don't get me wrong, because look at last sentence. It says a friend Mali was recruited as an assistant in the business. It doesn't mean that this is a partnership business. Why? It's a labor worker, right? Not the partnership business, right? For partnership business, you must have learned there should be a capital contribution. Am I correct, Daru? Yes, there should be a capital contribution. So this worker, who is the name? Mali has not contributed to the capital, so it's not going to be a partnership business. This should be a sole proprietorship business. Any doubt? Any clarification? Don't you have the paper? Any doubt, Laman? Shall we move on into second one? Yes. Okay. Right. Second question. The factors of production included in the above scenario are, what are the factors of production used in the case? Right. How many factors of production? Amai, shall we recall? What are the factors of production? Land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Right. How many of them? How many factors of production are being used in the case given? Right. Land means, how to define land, Laman? Natural, all natural resources gifted by the nature. According to case given, no natural resources. Number one, we can say Lily Vikramasinghe. The person has the Lily Vikramasinghe has started the business, right, by taking a risk, okay, by combining other factors of production. So she is the entrepreneur in this business, right? Remember, to start any business, the main initiative comes with entrepreneurship. There must be an entrepreneur, right? The entrepreneur is the main person who combines other factors of production. So entrepreneurship must be the answer, right? Okay, then entrepreneur is there. Then what else am I? Rented building is there. Rented building. To which category does it belong? Rented building. Yes. Rented building. Capital. It's made by human, not land. It's capital, right? So entrepreneurship is there. Yes. Capital is there. What else, Lamai? Recruited and assist as an assistant in the in the business. Assistant. To which category? To which factors of production does it belong? Entrepreneur recruited as an assistant labor. Okay, the Lamai. Right? Then what are the factors? It's okay. What are the factors of production? Entrepreneurship is there. Capital is there. What is other one, Lamai? Labor is there. What are the factors of production which are used or given in the case? Okay. What are the factors of production now? Right? Then answer is capital, uh, labor, entrepreneurship, and capital. Answer number 3. Any clarification? Any question? Yes, guys. Fourth one. Yes. Fourth one. Right. Okay. Third one. Which answer correctly shows the internal environment factor and external environment factor of Lily Salon respectively? Yes, business environment can be divided into two parts, internal and external. What are the the internal environment components, Lamai? Owner, yeah, thank you. Owners there. Who else? Employees and managers. Mainly there are 3 internal factors, and external, how many? Customers there, yes, suppliers there, and competitors. Okay, the Lama, simple. In this case, internal environment factor and external environment factor of Lily Salon respectively. What is answer, Lama? Yeah, what is answer for the number 1? Yes, right. Then fourth one, according to the Sudha, if you have any doubt, let me know. Right? You can put a message. Right. Then question, if you have different answer or if you need any clarification, please let us know. According to the nature of production of the business mentioned in the above scenario is, okay, the Lama. Yes, this is the business can be further categorized into 2 parts based on the nature of the product. The first one is good manufacturing businesses, other one is service providing business. Salon, to which category does it belong, Lamai? Is it good? Is it good? Salon, service providing business. Right? What is the answer, Lamai? Number 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 4. Any different answer? No. Right. Then question number 5. Start in Lily Salon near the bus stand. Near the bus stand in the city center is an, right? But it's opportunity. Yes, right. It's good chance which is outside the business. Okay, the Lamai. Business is located near to the bus stand, so many customers might come into the business. So it's good opportunity, Lamai, right? So answer number 3. Any different answer? Any different answer? Right. Question number 7, sorry, 6. It's based on case study. Samagi Mithuru Society distributed dry food. dry food packs to people affected by a natural disaster that occurred recently. Yes. According to the above incident, the basic human need that has arisen is very simple, Lama, grade 6. What is the answer, Lama? Food are going to be distributed, right? Which human need going to be satisfied, Lama? Food. Very simple, Lama, right? Answer number 4. Any different answer? Okay, right. Seventh one, which answer shows the type of business organization to which Samagi Mituru society belongs. This is private sector organization, not for profit, right? So it belongs to society or association. Answer number 2. Answer number 2. 8. Question number 8. When classifying business organizations according to size, the quantitative criteria use is, there are mainly 4 criterias, right? The number of employees, the energy consumption, capital invested, and what is other one, Lamai? Market share. These are the 4 factors which are used to classify business according to the quantitative criteria. So yeah, remember these 4 criteria, Sudha. Among them, one of them is given. What is the answer? Number of employees in the business, right? Number of employees in the business. Okay. Goodwill of the business, no. Nature of the product of the business, we don't use such a concept in categorizing businesses. And the nature of the liability of the business, no, right? According to the given answers, the answer should be number 3, right? The number of employees in the, any different answer? Any different answer? Any different answer?
Quick summary up to now. For the first one, it's a sole trader number 1, right? First one, it's number 1. Second one, number 3. Third one, number 1. Fourth one, number 4. Fifth one, number 3. Sixth one, number 4. Seventh one, number 2. Eighth one, number 3. All good? Send a thumbs up. Hope it's clear to you up to now, right? Okay. Okay, sir.
Right. Question number 9. From the following, which option includes only the benefits? Which includes only the benefits that business gain by registering business name. Lamai, you must have learned, though even though you register your business, Lamai, you are not given legal personality, right? There's a huge sense. So registering the business does not provide any legal personality to the business. So our first answer is totally wrong, Lamai, right? So this cannot be the answer. Others are correct. Confirmation of ownership, yes. After receiving the certificate, after registering, the yes, that confirmation of ownership is there. Then ease of obtaining bank loans. If you register the business, Lamai, it's easy for you to obtain a bank loan. Quality to receive the incentives offered by the government, yes. So both B, C, D are correct. So answer should be second one. So that this is very simple question because A cannot be the answer. So B, C, D, all of them included in the answer number 2. So answer should be number 2. Okay. Any different answer? Any doubt? Any clarification? No. Right. Next one. Question number 10.
Correct the so we
Question number 10. Right? Dilan Silva maintains his mobile account at Lanka Bank, Gold Branch. During current account, right? Yeah. It should be current account.
And there's another matter in here. Medium, they're asking row either. How many answer they are asking? But that's in the question row. Corrected as row B.
Draw B,
Row B.
right? In the question with that, not the drawer, it should be draw B, right? DRABEE. Okay, Nalaman. Right. Now, the Dilan Silla maintains his current account at Lanka Bank Gold Branch. During a transaction with Harush Fernando, he pays 50,000 via check. Harush Fernando maintains his mobile account, not the mobile account, it should be current account, at People's Bank Mathura branch. According to this incident, the draw B and payee, respectively are. The how many parties involved with the check? 3. Who are the parties, Laman? Make your accountants are proud. Right. Who are the 3 parties, Laman? Drawer. Yes, hurry up. Drawee and payee. Yes. Drawer
Like,
means
try to stay with the videos, guys. We need the interactive session. That's why try to stay with the videos.
right. Okay. Drawer means current account holder, right? Or who writes the check, person who writes the check. Then pay. This Laman, hurry up. Pay. Yes.
The name written on the
Yeah,
check.
name written on the check.
To whom
Right.
the check is this?
Yes. Then
Row V.
draw B is the current
Drawers
account
bank.
holders bank.
Drawers
Yes.
bank.
So here, Lamai, answer should be, you can say,
We can draw a picture. Show 2 parties in
Yeah.
here.
yes,
So Dilshan Singha write a check to who? Tarush. And Dilshan's bank is Lanka Bank. And the Tarush Bank is, we don't need the Tarush Bank actually, that is People's Bank. So you can see this is the Rovi and Pay. Answer number 3, right?
yeah, answer should be number 3. Right. Okay. Thank you, sir. Right. Next one, question number 11. Question number 11. Question number 11. Among the following statements, which is correct regarding property insurance? Right, you know the insurance are divided into 2 parts, property insurance and life insurance, right? The correct statement regarding property insurance, my answer should be number 3.
There is another question. There is another name we call for the life insurance. What is the another name? There's another name we call for the life insurance. Mentioned clearly in the textbook. Life assurance. There's another name for the life insurance, that is life assurance. I remember about.
Okay, right. Then Lamai, the value of deed is determined based on the insurance ability to pay, belongs to life insurance. It can be used as a collateral. Yes, if you have life insurance policy, Lama, you can use that as a security when borrowing funds from a bank. right? So this also belongs to a second one, also belongs to life insurance. First one also belongs to life insurance. It can be used as a saving method, right? It's also life insurance. So only third answer, okay, related with,
This is a principle. Compensation is
yeah,
paid only to restore damage to the property to its
to its
original.
original
What
condition.
is the principle stated in here? Indemnity. Very good.
Yes.
Indemnity.
So answer number 3.
And remember the secret, we concern life insurance as an investment method. Why? If you survive till the life insurance ends, you will receive the total amount after the insurance policy, right? But when it comes to property insurance, though there is any damage or not, they are not paying back, right?
How many of you have life insurance, Lamai? Ask your parents, start life insurance for you. It's a wonderful investment opportunity in your life. Okay, the Lamai. Right. Question number 12. Question number 12. Niluka, who runs a small business, receives WhatsApp message about a workshop for small entrepreneurs conducted by divisional secretary. The communication medium and method respectively are. It's simple. Communication medium should be electronic and method should be WhatsApp. Answer number 2.
Yeah, one thing to highlight, now when it comes to textbook, most of guys are getting wrong when it comes to this question, right? Now when you go to the grade 11 textbook, you can see in the trade and supporting services lesson, right? See in trade and supporting services lesson. Now when it comes to the communication medium and communication method, right? Uh, you can see in here, this is the nature of the communication. An example for communication medium. Now most of you guys are thinking like, now WhatsApp is the communication medium, right? When we analyze all the past papers, they are telling mediums are the written, oral, electronic, and the code and signals. Remember, right? So these are the examples, right? These are not the mediums. Now some guys may think this is a medium is WhatsApp, method is electronic. Understand? Now all the past papers I have done all the past papers, and when we discuss the past papers, hope you can remember. The medium is the electronic, not like this. You may think the medium is the WhatsApp in here. Understand? Not the WhatsApp in here. Remember, like the medium is the electronic, method is the WhatsApp, right?
Okay. Right. Any different answer? Any doubt? Any clarification? Don't you have any question, Lamai?
No questions at all. Very bad, huh? Try to stay with the videos. Oh,
Ask
pumping now,
anything, Lamai.
very bad. Guys, hope you can hear me. Send me a thumbs up. All good?
Any doubt up to now? No.
Try to stay with the videos, huh? Give the support to sir, right?
Right. Question number 13. Which is the most appropriate transportation way and medium for distributing dry goods? Very familiar with us. Food to people displaced by landslides in the hill country. We experience huge landslides, November. So, yeah, what is the most appropriate transportation system? Main road cannot be used, Lamai, because landslides, roads are destroyed and everything. Railway, I think most appropriate answer should be air route, helicopter, because of displaced by landslides. That's the point we need to consider. Okay, the Laman. Right. Shall we move on into the next one, Laman? Any different question? No. Right. Question number 14. Question number 14. Nirmala started a business in children's garments and on the very first day decided decided on the way to procure raw materials, including cloth, and appointed a manager for marketing activities. The management functions included respectively are. Now, how many management functions? How many? 4 management functions there. What are the functions? Lamai? Planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. These are the 4 functions. What are the functions explained by management function explained by the question? Here you can see Putra, the very first day decided, it goes to planning. Okay, it goes to planning, talking about planning, and the appointed a manager. Appointed a manager goes to organizing. Okay, the Lamai. So the functions, management functions, which are explained in the case study, the case question number 14, should be planning and organizing. Number 2.
Secret behind is that planning is just only designing. Organizing means hiring people and locating resources, right? Assigning jobs and the tasks. Leading means directing the people, giving advices and managing the
Motivation.
human resources. Then controlling means, we check the our plans are already achieved or it works as we plan. Understand? That is the term called control. Remember. And also in the every time second paper first question also they are giving in the scenario like decided something. This also goes to the plan, right?
Right. Question number 15. A furniture store decided to offer 10% discount to customers who purchase modern sofas during the period 20th December 2025 to 31st December 2025 under its year-end sale. The variables of the marketing mix included in this instant there are 4 marketing, sorry, the 4 variables in the marketing mix. They are called 4 P's. Okay, the Lamai. Product, price,
Yes.
place, and promotion. Right? The question is asking you to choose the variables, 2 variables in the marketing mix. Right? Variables, the variables of marketing. Right? In this, according to this question, Lamai, the variable should be product and promotion. Because so far talking about product, discount belongs to promotion part, right? So product and promotion. Any different answer? Because the important point is, remember the question is asking to select the variables in the marketing mix, right? So it should be product and promotion, right? Shall we move on? Okay. Next one, 16. The benefit of purchasing treasury bills and investing in ordinary shares. Right. These are, investment methods. The benefits of purchasing treasury bills, and the answer should be number 3 because both of them can be converted into cash at any time. Right. Receiving dividend income, receiving dividend. Who gets dividend, Lamai? Which investment source? Dividend for shares. If you invest in shares, right, you will be given dividend. For treasury bills, not dividend, right?
Interest.
That interest, yes.
Interest.
Earning capital gains.
It's only for the ordinary shares.
Yeah, it's only for ordinary shares,
Not for the treasury.
not for treasury bills, no capital gains for treasury bills. Okay, Dalamai. Right. Then fourth one can be fourth answer can be offered as collateral when obtaining loans. It's not also
For the treasury bills.
for yes,
Only for ordinary shares.
only for ordinary shares. So the most appropriate answer should be number 3. Number 3, converting into cash at any time. Okay, the number is answer for question number 16. Okay, the number right. Any doubt? Any doubt?
Shall we do a quick summary up to 16 again? Yeah, up to 16 a quick summary. Okay, check, write the answers again, right? Let's do a quick summary from 1 onwards. Okay, check whether your answers. I think there are newly joined friends are there. For the first one, it's number 1. Second one, it's number 3, right? Third one, number 1. Fourth one, number 4. Fifth one, number 3. Sixth one, number 4. Seventh one, number 2. 8, number 3. 9, number 2. 10, just correct the question in here. Mobile account, please correct as current account. In here also, in the mobile account, correct it as the current account. And also correct the question as draw V in here, not the drawer. They're asking draw V in here. Correct the question as draw V. And the answer is number 3. 11th one, number 4 is the answer. 12, number 2. 13, number 3. 14, number 2. 15, number 3. 16, number 4. And one thing,
16 number.
16, number 3. And one thing to add, when you take about the remember treasury bills, we can't take as a collateral. Remember, treasury bills we can't take as a collateral. There is no any mentioning. Treasury bills also can convert into cash at any time. That's why the answer is 3 for both.
Okay, yes. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop. Wind up my session. Thank you, Heshan Sir. Good luck for your exam. Right, see you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now, sir is our economic teacher in here from the beginning, and he's also teaching a reputed international. And if you are following the A-level commerce stream, you can join for his classes. Okay, so can you hear me? Send me a thumbs up. All good? Now turn on the videos. The antima dawasane I hambenne video on karangi. I can't repeat again and again, please. Turn on the videos. We are not meeting again. This is the final last day. Okay. Now the accounting part, we need to go for faster. Look here, right? This paper is really important. Why? This is the practice paper. This is also prepared by the board, which prepare the paper. Paper එක හදන board එකෙන් වගේම තමයි මේකත් හදන්නේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට. So මේකේ ගොඩාක් අලුත් දේවල් තිබෙනවා මම සිංගල් මීඩියම් එකට කරපු නිසා දැක්කේ. So මේක හොඳට practice කරන්න අපිට කියන්න බෑ වෙනස් වෙනවා. තේරෙනවද? So just try to think because 34 to 40 questions also completely different in here. Okay, so we have limited time. We have nearly 1.5 hours. So we need to finish this paper as well as I'm trying to do the second paper first question as well. Right? Okay, now don't do other things. Hope you can hear me again. So where are the others? Tuan, turn on the videos. Turn on the videos and wait. So hope you guys are there, right? Okay, so pay attention now. Others also, right? Let's do the accounting parts. Now I'm going to fastly move the accounting parts. You need to do the things with me and try to do the workings, right? Okay, let's see. Following, which of the following is not an objective of accounting? To find out whether the business has earned an adequate profit is an objective. So this is, we can't take this as the answer because it is an objective. Then the other one, to fulfill the legal requirement of every business. Let's see, because you know, when it comes some businesses, there is no legal requirement. For an example, sole trade and partnership, there is no legal requirement to prepare the accounts. I'm taking. So for sole trade and partnership, there is no legal requirement to prepare the accounts. So this is the answer because it's not an objective of all the businesses. Understand? Because there are some businesses, there are no any objective to legal objective to prepare the accounts. Understand? Right? And to calculate the financial position of the specific days, yes, that is objective. They are asking not an objective. Since it is an objective, we can't take. To provide useful information to interested parties of decision making, it is an objective, so we can't take it. Right? Number 18. Among the following transactions which affected by the ownership of the business. Ownership means highlight. It should be the equity. They're asking equity, right? Them. ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ කරලා තියෙන්නේ සිංහල පේපරේ හදලා ඒකම Google Translate කරලා English තේරෙනවද? So just write that is they are asking the equity. Let's see transaction affect to the equity. Obtain a bank loan. Tell me what is the things affected bank loan? Bank loan affect to the liability as well as debt, right? Then purchasing equipment. So when we purchase equipment, equipment asset increase, cash asset decrease. Only affect to the assets. Paying 20,000 to creditors. When we pay to creditors, you know, asset decrease, liability decrease. So this is not the answer. Paying bank loan installment with interest. You know, paying just only bank loan, asset decrease, liability decrease. But if there is any interest, interest is an expense. You know, expense goes to the equity. Why? When expense increase, profit decreases. Profit decreases means owner's ownership also decrease. Understand? So you know, expenses we record under where? Under. So this is the answer. Means because of the interest. All good. Send me a thumbs up. Hope it's clear to you, right? If there is any matter, let me try. Let's go to the 19. 19. What is generated in accounting as a result of a transaction? Ownership, statement of financial position, trial balance, and the purchase journal. What is the answer? Just correct it. This is also should be the equity. And this is also should be the equity. You know, because of a transaction, accounting element change. Because of transaction, accounting element change. What are the accounting elements? Assets, liability, equity, income, and expense. So this is an accounting element. So we need to take this one as the answer, right? We need to take this one as the answer, right? Number 20. Srimal runs a furniture store. He purchased timber worth 100,000 on credit for office, which is the source document and primary book used to record transaction. Now, most of the guys are getting wrong when you can't this kind of a question. Now, you know, when we purchase goods on cash basis, where we record? Cash bill. When we purchase goods on credit basis, where we record? Purchase journal. But remember, now you may think, this is a furniture store, but he purchased timber, so it is, and it is also on credit basis, so it goes to the purchase journal. But remember, this is for the office use, not for the reselling purpose. If it is the reselling purpose, we categorize it under inventory. Understand? Only the inventory purchase goes to the purchase journal. When we purchase timber for the office use, it is not an inventory. Inventories are current assets. This is a non-current asset. Non-current assets credit purchases goes to a general journal. These are other transactions. Though it's any purpose, whether it's for the usage purpose or reselling purpose, if it is a cash basis, it goes to the cash. Any purpose. When it comes to the cash basis transaction, we don't concern about the basis. But when it comes to credit basis purchases, if it is the reselling purpose or the inventory, it goes to the purchase. It is for the usage purpose, it goes to the general journal. So the source document and the primary book. Source document is the journal voucher, primary book is the general journal. All good? Now, when we take this kind of a question, before answering, first of all, see the requirements. Understand? If they ask in the final accounting equation balances, you need to calculate it. But if they are not asking the final accounting equation balances, you don't need to calculate it. Understand? Right? Now, when we take it, you can see at the 23rd, they are asking final assets, liability, and equity after the transaction. Right? Okay, let's see. Kumara's business had the following basic accounting equation as of 1st of December 2025 assets, owners, equity, and the liability. So let's take assets, equity, and the liability. Assets, equity, and liability. So since they are asking only things, I'm going to write it for the 1000, right? Asset 800, equity 500,000, liability. Let's see. Purchase inventory 25,000 on credit. Can you tell me how we record? When we purchase inventory, you know, in accounting equation, we consider inventory as our asset, inventory asset, and also it is on the credit basis. Credit basis means what? Liability also. Right? So it is on credit means credit liability increases. Hope it's clear to you. Then the next one, sold inventory worth of 10,000, 15,000 on credit. So 10,000 inventory sold to 15,000. So you know inventory asset decrease, debtor asset increase, equity increase by 5 as profit. Equity increase 5 as profit. C, paid electricity bill 3,000. So cash asset increase. Expense increase means equity increase. So D, write the things in here, right? Write the answers. Then purchase equipment worth of 50. When we purchase equipment, this is on cash because they haven't mentioned on credit. So you know inventory, sorry, equipment asset increase, cash asset decrease. Now let's balance the final answer 325. So 502, how much? You can see the answer, the total of this one 827. When you are adding, no need to add this plus and minus, just cut it off. 800 plus 25 minus 10 plus 50 minus 3 means 827. All good? Send me a thumbs up, guys. Hope it's clear to you. Right. Next one. Which transaction does not change the value of elements of the accounting equation? You know A, B, and C, because of all three, either asset, liability, or equity increase or decrease. For an example, for the first one, you can see asset increase, liability increase. When it comes second one also, asset increase by 5 in here, the net impact. Equity also increase. Third one, asset and equity both decreases. But when it comes to the D, asset increase, asset decrease just only means there is no any impact, the same value. But in here, because there are two values, the net impact is asset increase by 3. So the answer is D, because of D does not change the value of the accounting element. Right? Hope it's clear to you. Put that back. Right? So next one, 22. 22. C. Okay, number one. The transaction affect owner's equity in Kumara's business. Transaction affects our equity, you know. B and C, B and C, B and C. Answer number. After applying the above transactions in Kumara's accounting equation, what is the correct value? D.
So the correct value, what is the correct value? 827, 502, 325. The answer number 3. All good? Answer number 3. Send me a thumbs up. Hope all good. Answer question number 26. Question number 26. Malindu's business had a petty cash balance of 800. Malindu's business had a petty cash balance 800,000. Just wait. Do the question and tell me the answer. If you need, I'll send the again. Did I miss any question? No, right? Yeah, I'll tell the summary again up to here. Just wait. Wait on. Do the other questions. I'll give you 2-3 minutes. Try to do the other questions. Try to do the other questions. Now in a petty cash question, there is a matter to change the first date as 2026 January 31st for the balance. 2026 January 31st. There's a matter with the oh, just wait. Wait, I'll repeat the things in. Right. Let's see. Now, okay, I'll repeat. Can you tell me? I'll repeat again 16 onwards. For the 17, the answer is. For the 17, the answer is answer number 2. 18, answer number 4. 19, please correct it as equity and the answer number 1. 20, the answer number 2, journal voucher and the general journal. 21, answer number 4. 22, answer number 2.
23, answer number 3. All good? Okay, 24. Now this is kind of a petty cash question, right? Malindu's business had a petty cash balance of 800,000 on 31st of December 2025. Petty cash balance was 800, 31st of December 2025, right? The closing date petty cash balance was 800. Now you can see when you take this kind of a petty cash section, draw the timelines. I'll draw the timelines in here. If I take the timelines, you can see since there are January and the December and the January dates are there. December 25, January 26, the other things in here. And December 31st, they says the balance is 800. Petty cash expenses for the January 5,400. January 5,000. It is decided to increase the impress by 500. The 500 at the end of the January. From February onwards, petty cash is increased by 500. And what is the question they are asking? The petty cash reimbursement at the end of the January. January end reimbursement. In this question, there is a matter. First of all, we need to try to find interest either on December or the January. Then you can find the other things. But the thing is, we can't find the December interest. Why? The amount they spend not given, only the balance given. January interest also we can't find. Sometimes you may think, so then can we add 800 and 5,400 and take the January interest? No, why? Think the January balance was 800. Now how it's impossible with 800. How can we spend 5,400? With 800 balance, we can't spend 5,400. There should be a reimbursement not at the beginning. So they are not giving the reimbursement balance. So what I suggest, since there's a matter with the question, please correct the date as ending date. Then it's easy. Correct the date as 2026 January 31st. January 31st. January. Now we can find, can you tell me the total of this one? 6,200. So that is the impress. We can find the impress by taking the total we spent as well as the balance. That is the impress. So 6,700 should be the 5,400 and 800. Can you tell me the total of this one? 6,700, right? 1,700. So no any answer as well, right? Answer as well for this. So if we take 800 at the end, you can see then we can take 6,700. How 6,700 comes? 6,700 comes. The total of one and this one. So how much the total? In here 5,400 plus 800, how much? 6,200. So 6,200 minus 500, how much? 5,700. Is it correct? Yes. So 6,700. We can take 6,700 if we take those 5,000 plus now 900. 5,900 is the amount we need to reimburse. Why? I'll repeat it again. Remember, now if we take the January ending balance was 800. Expense amount was 5,400. And from the February onwards, they have decided to increase the interest by 500. They are asking how much to reimburse. Reimbursement equal amount we spent plus the increased amount. Understand? Amount we spent was 5,400. Increased amount should be 500. The total is 500, 5,900. So the answer is number 4. 25. On 31st of December 2025, the bank account balance of the business is 70,800, but the bank statement shows 19,800. The reason for difference, you can see bank account balance this much, bank statement balance is this much. Bank account and the bank statement, which balance is higher? You know, bank statement balance is higher than the bank account balance by 2,000, which means there can be two reasons. Bank may added something, business not. Understand? Business may deducted something, but the bank not. Right? So the answer is payment of insurance expenses means, you know, bank deducted, not the business. So this is incorrect. Why? Bank statement balance should be higher. Deposited but not yet cleared means bank added, business not. Sorry, business added, bank not. So this is not the answer. If it is yes, if we take the deposited but not cleared, which means business balance will be higher than the bank balance. Bank charges, when we take the bank charges, bank deducted, but the business may not. So because of this one, the closing bank balance will be lesser than the business balance. So that is not the answer. Issued but not presented to the bank for payment means business issued a check. When the business issued a check, business bank balance decreases. Not presented to the bank means bank statement balance not deducted. So business deducted, but the bank not. If so, bank balance is higher than the business balance. So number 4, right? 25 done. 26. A check of 6,000 has been received from a debtor and deposited into the bank, but it was returned. The correct double entry related to this return is, you can see a check received from debtor has been deposited and dishonored. When we deposit a check received from a debtor, what is the answer? Bank account debit, debtor's account credit. If it is dishonored, our double entry should be reverse. So bank account credit, debtor's account debit. So debtor's account debit, bank account credit, that is the correct answer. Number 27. When selling goods on credit with 10% trade discount, 5 net 60 included in the sales invoice. Now you may think, hope you can remember in the sales journal. If we take the sales journal, hope you can remember they are giving the condition like this: 5/30 net 60. That is the correct condition. We are reading from the last part. The seller gives 60 days. If the customer paid within 30 days, customer receive 5% cash discount. Remember, that is the condition. But you can see they are mentioning 5 net 60 only. What is it? Which means customer is received now. There are only two dates. If the customer pay within 60 days, customer receive 5% cash discount. There is no need to another deadline. In this condition, it says you know to settle within 60 days. If you not settle within 60 days, the customer is the supplier is charging penalty or filing a. The customer pay within 30 days, receiving 5%. In this condition, there is no any deadline. Just only says if the customer pay within 60 days, receive 5% cash discount. So you can see on 1st of December 2025, goods sold costing 50,000 are sold on credit. On 31st of December 2025, the debtor paid the loan amount. the amount received from the debtor and the discounts given. Discounts given in the cash discount, not the trade discount, right? So you can see if we take this one, listed price is how much? Listed price is 50,000. The price is 50,000. There is a 10% trade discount minus trade discount 10%. 10% means now it's 5,000. So the selling price is 45,000. Selling price is 45,000. And you know, sold December 1st, paid December 31st means for before 60 days, which means customer is eligible for 5% cash discount. So 5% cash discount, how much? 5% into this much, how much? 45, 10% means 4,500. 5% means half of that, 2,250. So the customer paid 42,750. So you know this is the cash received. So they are asking cash received 42,750. Discount 2,250. A good question. Make sure to write these things as well. Right? We have limited time. Let's go faster. And first one. And then first question. I'll take till 3:45. No. Right. Next one. 28. Which accounting error do not affect the equality of the trial balance? Which means it is not affecting to the equality of the trial balance. Discounts given 5,000 recorded only the debtors account means you know debtors account credit, discount allowed account not credit, which means there is only one entry in the ledger. Trial balance is not telling this. They are asking does not affect the equality means trial balance is telling. Cash sales 5,000 recorded as 500 in the cash sales account, which means cash account debited 5,000, sales account credited 500 means you know there are two values on in the debit side and the credit side. Trial balance is sales invoice 5,000 completely omitted means that is the answer. Completely omitted out of a transaction means trial balance is telling why there is no any debit entry on the credit. Understand? So the trial balance is telling the answer. Total 5,000 in the purchase journal not recorded in the purchase account. Total 5,000 in purchase journal not recorded in purchase account means debit entry not recorded. You know when it comes to the purchase journal, the line items in the purchase journal be credited to the relevant suppliers account at the same time. So the credit entry recorded, debit entry not recorded. Right? So this is not the answer. So trial balance is not valid. To correct next one, to correct the discount received of 3,000 recorded in the debit side of the discount received account, the correct double entries. Now you know the double entry of discount received. Discount received double entries, creditors account debit 3,000. Discount received account should be credit. But mistakenly, what we have done, right? We should debit the discounts received. So what is the correction entry? You know, to remove, we need to add 6,000 to the discount received account. Why? 3,000 to cut off this 3,000. Another 3,000 we need to add to retain 3,000 on the credit side. That's 6,000. And we debit the suspense account 6,000. So the double entry is suspense account, debit 6,000, discount received account, credit 6,000. Right? Right. 30 and 31. 30 and 31. Right. 30 and 31. The following information is to answer question 30 and 31. The receipt and payment account prepared by Naginahiru Sports Club for the year ended 31st of December 2025 is as follows. Receipt and payment account, hope you can remember this is equal to what? Equal to cash book. So these are cash receipts and these are cash payment. Additional information are there. Now first of all I'm going to check the requirements. Let's go and see the requirements in here. Requirements in here, membership fee income first month. Membership fee income relevant for the period. You know, fee income means received amount plus not received amount. Both. Received amount we can take from the receipt and payment account. Membership fee received 33,000. Not received thing we can take from the additional information, because you know income means we apply the accrual concept. You can see annual membership annual yeah, this is the receipt and payment account for the year end, not for the month end. Annual membership fee 5,000. 5 members did not pay means you know totally how much we not receive. 5,000 we not receive. So you know totally amount is 38,000. 38,000 means answer number. 38,000 means answer number. Surplus, they are asking the surplus of the business. Surplus. We can calculate surplus, means we need to prepare the income statement. I'm going to prepare an income statement. Income statement. Income minus expenses. So you can see we have calculated the membership fee 38,000. That is the only thing available, that is 38,000. You can see there is a thing, all expenses were paid in cash means all the cash payments related to expense are recorded in the income statement, because all the expenses paid in cash, no any accrued other expenses. Ground maintenance 12,000. Ground maintenance 12,000. Sports equipment we can't take because this is an asset. I told you clearly, asset purchases is not an expense. We can't record in the income statement. But the depreciation should be comes to the income statement. In here, they are not giving the discount depreciation amount, so we can't take it. Electricity 41,000. Electricity 41,000. Total how much? 53,000. Sorry, it's 3,000, right? My math. So you can see electricity is 3,000. ECD is, so 3,000 means how much? 15,000. 38 minus 15, how much is the surplus? 23,000. 23,000. So the answer is 23,000 answer now. You can see how it goes. Income only the membership fee 38,000, expense ground maintenance 12,000, electricity 3,000, totally 50,000. Right? For the 29, the answer is 3. 28 also. So when it comes to 30 and 31, for the 30 it's 4, 31 it's 3. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Using the data provided for a cement pot production company for January, answer question number 32 and 33. This is also really important. A new type of question, right? You can see pot produce 100. They have given you the total production cost. Factory overheads given. Direct labor per pot 300. Advertising cost 5,000. So what is the requirement in here, right? So the selling price is determined with profit of 10 over 10% over production cost, right? Let's see. They are asking about a new type of question. They are asking direct material costs. Now we can calculate direct material like this. You know, total production. Total production is how much? Total production cost 180,000. Total production cost comprises with two things. You know, prime cost and production overhead. Production overhead they have given you 43,000. The production overhead is 43,000. How much is the prime cost? 180 minus 43. 137,000. Prime cost comprises the three things: direct material, direct labor, and the direct other. Seems there is no only direct other. They are asking the direct material. Direct labor we can calculate. They have produced 100 props. Per pot it's 300. So you know it's 30,000. 100 in how much? 30,000 is the direct labor. So direct material we can take 137 minus 30, which means 107. So the answer is number 1. Profit from selling all pots on January, you know, cost plus profit equal the selling price. So they are keeping 10% over production. So 100 plus 10 equal 110. So the total production cost is 180,000. So we need to calculate the profit. So I told you how to take 180,000 minus 100 multiply by 10. How? 18,000 is the answer. 18,000. Now another thing. Hope it's clear to you, right? Send me a thumbs up. Hope all good. Hope up to 33 done. Right. Now there are some good questions. Now remember, I told you there are three types of businesses: commodity manufacturing, service providing, and the other category. What is the third category? Trading business. Commodity manufacturing business, it's a different one. Service provide commodity manufacturing business, you know the P&L structure. I told you in the second paper first question format: sales minus cost of sales, opening stock plus production cost. When it comes to service providing business, you know, income statement is really easy: income minus expense. Understand? When it comes to the other one, you know, trading business, you know, sales minus cost of sales, opening stock plus budget, the normal format. First of all, you need to understand what is this business category. Since there are purchases and sales, which means this is which kind of question? This is a trading business, buying and selling. And second one, understand the time gap. They are giving you ending inventory 31st of December 2025. Beginning date 1st of January 2020. So sorry, beginning date you can see. So they are giving you like 1 year totally. They are giving how much? 1 year, right? So the time duration is 1 year beginning. And normally, you know, up to now what they have done, they just giving you a trial balance and answer the question. But in here, they are not giving a trial balance. And another secret, all the balances are given beginning date when it comes to the asset and the liability. They are asking the close down. Sometimes they ask that, for an example, they ask the debtor balance at the end. You can't take this balance. Why? This balance is the beginning date debtor balance. Understand? If you want to take the ending date debtor balance to the beginning date debtor balance, you need to add credit sales and you know deduct discounts received, cash received from the debtors. Then you get the ending balance. All good, send me a thumbs up. Because all the balances are given on the January 1st. Remember, if they are asking the debtor closing value of the creditor, how you need to take? Closing balance of the creditor, how you take? Opening creditor balance plus credit purchases minus, you know, cash paid to the creditors. Understand? Likewise, discount received and discount allowed also, if they are you know to concern. But the thing is, there are no any discount allowed and the discount received. Now I told you, when it comes to this kind of a question, first of all, what you need to do, you need to draw a format 34 to 40, 34 to 40, 34, right? Yes. Let's see the requirements. Underline the requirement. They are asking the first cash balance. Highlight. Cash balance. Debtor balance. Our secret එකක් මේක. මෙච්චර කාලයක් වැඩිපුර ප්‍රශ්න ඇහුවේ P&L එකෙන්. අඩුවෙන් ප්‍රශ්න ඇහුවේ SFP. මේ අවුරුද්දේ ප්‍රැක්ටිස් පේපර් එකේ වැඩිපුර ප්‍රශ්න අහලා තියෙන්නේ SFP. තේරෙනවද? ඒතර P&L එකෙන් අඩුවෙන් අහලා. Cash balance, debtor balance. Total distribution expenses, cost of sales, then bank loan interest, SFP correct items. They are asking creditors, inventory, bank loan, and rent receivable, right? Then carrying value of non-current assets. Now I told you, you can see, are they asking gross profit? No. Are they asking net profit? No. So equity? No. If they are not asking equity, you don't need to calculate the net profit. If they are not asking the gross profit, you don't need to calculate it. They are asking in P&L only the cost of sales and the expenses, distribution and the bank loan. Understand? So this is my P&L format. I told you we are drawing customized format. So when it comes to the customized format, you can see, no need to take the sales, P&L. Cost of sales, we need to take opening stock plus purchases, keep two lines, cost of goods to be sold, minus closing stock. Then it comes to the cost of sales as well. They are not asking the gross profit. And no need the other income. Why? They are not asking the other income. If they are not asking the first paper, then no need to get. Understand? So if they are not asking, don't waste the time. And among the expenses, they are asking only the distribution expenses, right? They are asking only distribution expenses. So I'm drawing the distribution. But when it comes to finance, they are asking bank loan interest. I'm keeping it because I need to concern. They are asking the correct value. Now this year they have asked many questions from the SFP. When we take the SFP, you can see they have asked the non-current asset, the net value of the non-current assets. So I'm keeping the non-current assets because you know the last question they have asked the carrying value of non-current assets. And also apart from that, they have asked cash balance and the debtor balance. So under current assets, we need only what? Cash balance and the debtor balance. Cash and debtor balance. And not only that, they have asked these things. You can see creditor balance, creditor balance. So under current liability, I need to take the creditor balance. And also they have asked the inventory. So I'm adding the inventory. And under non-current liability, they have asked 12% bank loan. I'm keeping it. And rent receivable is an asset. So they have asked the rent receivable. So I'm taking it. This is my customized structure. I have taken only the required thing. They have not asked the equity. Understand? So I'm not concerned. They have not asked the administration other than finance. Under finance, they have asked only the bank loan. So then I'm keeping only. Understand? So now we need to take the things in here. So let's take the things in here. Normally we start the things from the additional information. Let's start the things from the additional information. Ending date inventory 18,000. So ending means the closing inventory 18,000. So I'm deducting in here, and inventory is 18,000. Fine. Closing inventory done. SFP we prepare at the end of the financial period. Bad debt of debtors 2,000 should be written off. Now the important thing, look here. You can't write off the bad debts from this debtor balance. Why? Is the opening debtor balance. Because you can see following shows the assets and liability of the business 1st of January. Understand? This is the opening date. So if you want to find the closing debtor value, so I'm going to find the closing debtor value. So first of all, I'm going to take the opening debtor value. Debtor opening balance how much? 24,000. 24,000. To this one, we need to add only the credit sales. How much the credit sales? Credit sales are 60,000, right? So I'm going to add credit sales 60,000 plus sales with the credit, because cash sales we can't take. Why? No, because of cash sales, debtor values is not decreased. 84,000, right? That is the credits. So then after that you can see receive from debtors how much? How much the receive from debtors? Receive from debtors how much? 40,000. It's 40,000. So we have received cash from debtors 40,000. So from this I need to deduct cash 40,000. So the ending debtor balance how much? Ending debtor balance 44,000. Ending debtor balance how much? 44,000. From this 44,000, deduct how much? 2,000. So then the debtor balance 44,000 minus 2,000 is 40,000. And also bad debts comes to the distribution expenses 1,000. Hope it's clear to you guys. Send me a thumbs up. Inventory and stocks are same, both are same. Remember, next one. So bad debts we have written off. Now furniture should be depreciated 10% annually using straight line depreciation. Now when we take the furniture should be depreciated. They are asking to depreciate only the furniture, right? You can see what are the non-current assets are there. Land, timber, the furniture, and there is accumulated depreciation as well. So lands are not depreciating 200,000. So land they are taking total 200,000. And remember, when it comes to furniture, they are asking furniture or the timber depreciated how much? 10% annually using straight line basis. You can see 10% into. Now this is accumulated depreciation. Opening date means last year, previous year depreciations. Understand? This is the opening balance of the provision for depreciation account balance, which means these are previous year depreciation. So this year depreciation how much? 60,000. 10% into 60,000. 6,000. So it comes to the administration expenses. We can't take a distribution. So when it comes to the furniture, you can see the cost is 60,000. From this, we need to deduct totally 12,000. Why? Last year 6,000. This year 6,000. Why? Last year also the Accumulated depreciation 6,000. This year 6,000. Totally how much? It's 12,000. So 60,000 minus 12,000, how much? 40,000. This is how we deduct the furniture. 48,000. That is done. Next one. From 1st of January 2025, a portion of the building has been rented 3,000 per month. So can you tell me how many rent we should receive during the period? 12 months into 3,000, how much? How much? 36,000, right? Understand? How much we should receive? 36,000. Huh? Right? 36,000. Now you can see how much we received as the building rent. We received building rent how much? Only 30,000. So we received only 30,000. Right? Right? So you can see we received only 30,000. So out of 36,000, uh, we received only 30,000, right? So how much is the accrued? So you can see, I don't know, may avurudhi meka haydi කියලා ඉතින් මන් දන්නේ. So you can see it's 6,000, right? 6,000. Rent receivable 6,000, right? Out of 36,000, we received only 30,000, and the amount of rent relevant for the period goes to the other income. So no need to add because they are not asking the other income, right? Done. Next one, that is also done. Let's see. Now the other things you can see. So now let's go to the other thing. Now you can see opening inventory. This inventory is the opening inventory 12,000. Opening inventory 12,000. Debtor balance we have taken. Debtor balance we have, closing debtor balance we have taken. When it comes to cash, they are asking the closing cash balance, right? Yes. They are asking the closing cash balance. If you want to calculate the closing cash balance, you draw a T format, cash book. Opening cash balance, you can see it's 48,000. The opening cash. The opening cash. So this is the opening date liability. Cash purchases, we need to credit it 180,000. Why? Cash balance decreases. Cash sales 320,000. We need that back, right? So credit sales we can't take. Paid electricity 8,000. Electricity payment credited. Salaries 36,000. Salaries 36,000. Received from debtors 40,000. Paid to creditors 18,000. Paid. Paid bank loan interest 7,000. 7,000. Rent received building 30,000. Building rent received 30,000. Advertising expenses 4,000. All done. Can you help me to find the closing cash balance? 48,000 plus 340. 20 plus 40 plus 30, which means 438,000. 438,000. From this, deduct the total of credit 180 plus 8 plus 36 plus 18 plus 7 plus 4, which means 253,000. Credit side total 453. 430. Then 185,000 is the closing cash balance, right? 438 minus 180 minus 80 minus 36 minus 18 minus 7 minus 4, 185. So you can see the cash balance at the end, how much? 185 cash balance done, right? Done. Cash balance done. All good, guys. Send me a thumbs up. Hope it's clear to you, right? Cash balance done, right? Now the next one. Now remember another thing. 12% bank loan, right? Opening liability. Check whether we have paid any bank loan amount. No, we haven't paid any bank loan amount. So bank loan 100,000 is still the liability at the end of the period. Bank loan liability is still at the end of the liability. 12% into 100,000, how much? 12,000 is the bank loan interest. Out of 12,000, you can see how much we paid as bank loan interest. Out of 12,000, we paid only 7,000. So how much they accrued? 5,000, right? So accrued bank loan interest 5,000. I think they are not asking. So accrued bank loan interest they are asking. But bank loan interest is 12,000 amount relevant for the period. Every time in P&L we include amount relevant for the period. Done. So cash purchases, no any credit purchases. So purchases are 180,000. Done. Then no need the sales, electricity admin no need. Sales staff salary distribution. Sales staff salary 36,000. Receive from debtors, okay, taken. Paid to creditors, taken. Interest, taken. Rent received for building, taken. Advertising expenses, 4,000 admin. So distribution. Advertising expenses, how much? 4,000. 4,000. I think all the information we have taken. Now let's see the answers. Then what a dadda gala answers tika gaagane, right? So let's right. Now let's see the balances. 192,000. That is the cost of goods we sold. And then write the answer with me. 192,000. Draw this. So 192,000 minus 174,000. That's the cost of. In here 42,000. So this is 12,000. You can see 240. Let's see the answers now. First one, they are asking cash balance 34. How much the cash balance? 34. 184,000. So answer is 185,000. Sorry, 185,000. So for the 34, the answer is number 3. Debtor balance, you can see 35. 35. 35, the debtor balance is how much? 42,000. The answer number 1. 35, the answer is number 1. Right? 36, total distribution expenses shown in the income statement. It's 42,000, number 4. Distribution expenses 36. number 4. Cost of sales 37, 174, number 2. 37, the answer is number 2. 38, bank loan interest income. 38, bank loan interest income in the income statement. You know how much? It's 12,000. Number 3, the answer is number 3. Number 3. 39, correct item shown in the statement of balance. You can creditor balance 30,000. No, how much the creditor balance? You need to find the creditor balance. You can find the creditor balance like this. You can see opening creditor balance how much? Opening creditor balance is 30,000. Opening creditor balance is 30,000. Opening creditor balance. Credit purchases are not there. We paid to creditors 18,000. Paid 18,000. No credit purchase. Payment decrease the creditors balance. 12,000 is the closing creditor balance, right? So you can see the 12,000 is the closing creditor balance. So the answer should be 12,000. Let's see, when it comes to 39, they are telling creditor balance is how much? 30,000. That is incorrect. Then 12% bank loan 93. No, since we haven't paid, the total amount is a bank loan. Inventory, closing inventory in the SFP, not 12,000, that is the opening. Inventory is 18. This is incorrect. Rent receivable 6,000, that is the correct answer. Rent receivable 6,000. So the answer is number 39. The answer is carrying value of non-current assets. You can see carrying value of non-current assets how much? That is the answer 40. 248,000. The answer is number 1. Answer is number. Hope all good. Send me a thumbs up. Draw this and put raise hands, guys. Draw this and put raise hands. Faster. What time? I have class from 4 to 8. First, right? 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 No, I'll give. Go and drink and come. Wait. Draw this and put raised hands, guys. Hope it's clear to you. Send me a thumbs up. Live. Hope it's clear to you. Send me a thumbs up. Draw this and put raised hands. I suggest draw a customized structure like this, then you can get all the answers. Once you done, put waste as fast. Done. This. Do the second paper first question. I need the answers from you. Let's do the second paper first question only. Okay. Last 30 to 45 minutes. And I have uploaded 2 recordings to you. You can check the LMS. I have uploaded 2 recordings covering a paper of Western Province third term test. Make sure to watch the recording. All good. Send me a thumbs up, and I'll do some. I found another 2 papers, Vishaka papers. I'll do it and upload the recordings as this. All good, guys. Send me a thumbs up. If you want to do the papers, you can watch the recordings. Right? So while referring the recording, do those papers later on. Not compulsory. Up to you. Sanjan Santamai. Sanjay. Right. Let's do the second paper. Oh, so let's do the second paper first question. Okay. Now, when you are reading, try to understand the question. Suvimal managed. Suvimal, a management graduate from the University of Sri Javardhanapura, runs a supplementary class called Nanasavi Shilpa Shalika. Supplementary class means kind of a tuition class, right? Near a leading school in Gampaha town, teaching business and accounting to grade 10 and 11, teaching the commerce subject. Due to his teaching methodology, competence, and strict attention to student discipline and the consistently high uh, ordinary level examinations results, Nanasabi Shilpa Shalika has become popular among students and parents in Gampaha town. The following information relates to Nanasavi Education Institute as at 1st of December 2025. Land and building, furniture, office equipment, 12% bank loan, cash. On 1st of December 2000, on 1st of December 2025, 2 temporary assistants were recruited to Nanasavi Education Institute at a monthly salary of 20,000 each. Each person get 20,000. Receipt from cashiers 400, class fees 400,000, stationery and printed notes expenses 80,000, building repair expenses 300,000, advertising expenses 10,000, electricity expenses paid 6,000, transport expenses 20,000. As at 31st December 2025, the following information is provided. These are the information. Furniture and office equipment should be depreciated 12% per annum. Class fees receivable for December amounting uh, December amount to 20,000. Staff salary have not been paid. With the intention of expanding Nanasavi Shilpa Shalika, Savimal decided to recruit several teachers who teach GCG ordinary level subjects in January 2026. Now remember, one thing to highlight, I told you when you take this kind of a question, first of all, understand the timeline. Number two, the business category. You can see this is a timeline between 2025 December 1st to December 31st. Means 1 month. Understand? So if there are any depreciation of the interest, to calculate for 1 month. Number two, what is the business category? Commodity manufacturing, service providing, or the manufacturing? Service providing, because tuition is service providing. Give the education, understand? Right? Okay, let's write the answers. So quickly write the answers with me, right? So you write in a piece of paper, write in here, right? So what types of business organization Nanasavi Education Institute belongs? This is not a company. They have not mentioned as a company. You can see this is a sole trader business. So you know, according to the type of business, sole trader business. This is a sole trader business. According to the nature of the product, which type of business does this enterprise belongs? Nature of the product, according to nature of the product, we categorize as, according to nature of the product, how we categorize the business? Service providing, and the other category, commodity. So this business, service providing. Service providing business. State the human need fulfilled by this business and write a related want. They are asking need and the want. Can you tell me what the need satisfy in this? Education. What is the want? So you know this is the want is tuition class, but they have given a name to here. You can see the name is you can see it's the supplementary class. Want is supplementary class. That is the want. Supplementary class. Name two interested parties. Two interested parties, you know, owner. Who is the owner in here? Owner Savimal. Know any manager as well. So manager also Savimal. And there are two employees. And we can take customers. Who are customers in here? Students. These are kind of stakeholders in here. There are the answers. Go and sing a song. Go and sing a song. Next one. Write one strength and one opportunity. Can you tell me a strength in here? Strength in here? You can see Savimal is a management graduate from University of Sri Jayawardena. You can write one strength. Savimal is a management graduate. Any other? Any other?
Savimal having teaching methodology competence, strict attendance, attention to student discipline. Can write Savimal's teaching methodology, competence, and strict attention to student discipline, strict attention to student discipline, and the best results of the students. Can you tell me opportunities in here? Opportunities, you can see located near a leading school. Located near leading school, Gampaha town. Any other? And also popular among students and parents. It's an opportunity. Popular among students and parents. Question number 3D. If Savimal intended to register his business name, what is the relevant act? Can you tell me the relevant act? Business Registration Act. What is the act number? Business Name Ordinance. What is the act? Number 6 of 1918. I gave a method to remember. Can you remember? You can remember like this. Write 1 3. මැද එකට පොඩි පස්සක් දාන්න. 191. 9න් එකක් අඩු කරාම කීයද? මේ 8යි ඉස්සරහින් මේ තියෙන දෙකම අඩු කරන්න. Automatic. I remember. ඒවා තුනක් දැම්ම එකකට පස්සක්. ආයි මේක ඉස්සරහින් එක අඩු කරාම 8න් මේ දෙකම අඩු කරාම 6. Number 6 of 1980. Right? Right, next one. Number 4. Write one example for each planning and the organization. Can you tell me planning in here? Planning. Okay, tell me an example. Planning and the organizing. Planning.
Savimal decided to recruit several teachers, right? We can write you can write Savimal decided to expand the business. Or you can write Savimal decided to recruit several teachers. Decided means planning. What is the organization function in here? Organization. You can write organization. Hiring employees, you can write. So, two temporary assistants were recruited. Recruiting two temporary assistants. Recruiting two temporary write name two primary books and related source documents. You can't write purchase journal, sales journal, why there are no any investment. So since there are depreciation and the other things, you can write general journal and cash book as well. You can write cash book and the general journal. What is the cash book? Receipt, payment. Here journal, up to Roman number 5 done. To the 6, Roman number 6. What is the Roman number 6 in here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do the next 5.
So there's a B part in the fifth one.
Sorry?
There's a B part in the fifth one.
Okay. I go the other part. Right. Let's see. Let's see the question in here. Calculate the owner's equity. Owner's equity means assets minus liability. Can you tell me the owner's beginning date? Assets are there. These are the assets. And this is the liability. Total of this one, deduct from here how much? 1,400 plus 180 plus 480, how much? 260. From this deduct 600, 200, how much? 1,800. So just 2,000, 2 million is 20 lakhs, 6,000. You can see total of the assets. Assets are these things. Cash is also asset, right? So equity. Now you can write the answer like this. When you write the answer, write it proper manner. Equity equal assets minus liability. Assets equal 260 000. Liability, you can see it's 200,000. So it's, you can see the equity is 1860. List two current liabilities. There is no any creditors are there. You can see bank loan interest are there, but bank loan interest not paid. No mention. So you can write number one, bank loan interest. How much the bank loan interest? Make sure you have to calculate the interest only for the 1 month. So bank loan interest is bank loan is 200,000. Bank loan is 200,000. Interest is 12%. But remember, you have to calculate only for 1 month. It's rupees 1,000. And also you can see employee salary not paid. So you can write accrued employee salary. Accrued employee salary not paid. You can see the total of the salary, how much. It says staff salary not paid. There are two, each employee get 20,000 monthly salary. So you can see 20,000 into how much are the accrued. Salaries were not paid. What is the carrying value of the business non-current assets? Carrying value of the business non-current assets. So they are asking the carrying value of the business non-current assets. So let's see the carrying value of the business non-current assets. So you can see when it comes to the depreciation, there are three things. No cost minus accumulated depreciation equal the net value, right? So you can see in here it says clearly depreciation we need to apply only for the furniture and the equipment, 12% per annum, right? And also remember only for the furniture and equipment. So when it comes to land, it's not depreciated. Land cost is 1 million, no accumulated depreciation. So the net value also 1 million. Build furniture cost is 400,000. No any last year depreciations. This is the first year scheme. So you can see they are asking 12%, right? Can you tell me 12%? But remember, this is for the 1 month. How much? 4,000. Because it's for the 1 month only. So this is also 1,800. 12 upon 100 in 1 upon 12. Why? This is for 1 month. How much? 1,008. You can see 190,000. 180,000 minus 1,800, which 186,000, 28,000 to get the total 396,000 plus 1 million. 1,574,200. That is the carrying value, right? That is the carrying value of the non-current. So the answer is, wait, I'll show you. The answer is 1,574 carrying value. That is how it comes, right? Cost minus the accumulated depreciation equal to the net value. It's been open in. Open in. Right? Right? Next one. Write the relevant journal entry record depreciation of furniture. So furniture depreciation how much? 4,000. No any previous, you know. Furniture depreciation account debit. Furniture depreciation account debit. 4,000. Furniture provision for depreciation account. Right? Cash balance. Right? Right, they are asking the cash balance next, the 8th one. So I'm going to draw the T account for the cash balance. So they are asking just only the cash balance. So no need to do the full format. You can use the T format. So do with me, yeah. Do with me. Opening there is a balance of 480. Balance brought forward 480,000. So let's see the cash received and the cash payment. You can see receipt of class fees 400,000. You can see class fees received 400,000. And apart from that, you can see stationery and printed notes. Stationery, how much? How much the stationery and the printed notes? 80,000. Building repair expense, 300,000. Advertising expense 10,000. Electricity 6,000. Transport 20,000. Can you tell me the total? Electricity 6,000. Transport 20,000. That is the only thing comes in here. So tell me the total. 880,000 in here. 880,000 in here. Can you tell me the balance? And also write cash balance. Write the answer at page as at 31st of December 2020. You write at least this one. No, draw a square for this one. Journal entry එකට journal එකක් ගහන්න කියලා නැති නිසා ඕනේ. Is it 464,000? 460, 460, 460, the cash flow. Right. Next one. So number 9, what is the number 9? In number 9, they are asking calculate the net profit or loss. So since they are asking net profit or loss, you can draw P and L. But remember, this is a service providing business. P and L. They need only the income or expense, right? Income minus tell me the answer. Let's see. They are asking the income and expenses, right? So when you are drawing it, so they are asking the profit or loss. You can write income statement. You can draw P and L. Income minus expense. Because you can't take sales minus cost of sales because there are no any inventory. Go and see. You can see income and expenses. When you need to add the income expenses, like you can see add from the adjustments, right? So we have calculated the depreciation. Furniture depreciation 4,000. Furniture $4,000. Next one, office equipment depreciation 1,800. Office equipment depreciation 1,800. And we have calculated the bank loan interest. How much the bank loan interest we calculated? Bank loan interest how much? Bank loan interest was we calculated 2,000, right? We can take the other things. You can see class fees receive 400,000, receivable 220,000. So we write the total class fees 400 receive and the receivable both 420, right? So all other than you can see stationery 80, stationery 1,000. Building repair expense, there is one pending. Salary, building repair 300,000. When you take salary as well, 20,000 per employee, though we paid down on, you take the 40,000 to here, right? Advertising 10, electricity advertising 10,000, electricity 6,000, and also transport 20,000. Transport, only these two, all the expenses taken. Can you tell me the total of the expenses? 4,000 plus 1,800 plus 2,000 plus 80,000 plus 300,000 plus 40,000 plus 10,000 plus 6,000 plus 20,000. 463,800. You can see there is a net loss 43,800. You can write as two ways. You can write net profit and within brackets O. You can just write the net loss. You can use two things. Write net profit in brackets O. Just only write net loss. Last one, they are asking the capital balance at the end. Equity balance. In number 10, they are asking equity balance as at 31st of December 2025. How much the capital we calculated? Capital how much we calculate? Capital answer for the question number 5B. Huh? Right? Much. If there's a net loss, we need to deduct it. 43,008. One 1,816,200. That's it. Check whether our capital balance is. Whether our capital balance is. Finish it and put raise hand. Right. Done? Now, few things to highlight before winding up. Look here, one thing. Remember that in this year paper also there can be the MCQs are 34 to 40 ටික තමයි අර වගේ දෙන්න පුළුවන්. හොඳට practice කරලා යන්න. And the second thing, second paper first question sometimes can be a service providing, but we can't sure. Understand? Mostly can be. And the other thing, you can do the other questions as a homework. PS things and the accounting practice. So now I have done my part properly. Yeah, these things up to you now. So we are not going to meet again, right? So you can ask anything and I'll upload the recordings as well. All the best to examination, right? Do it well, and you can do the A levels in a good manner. ඔයාලට කොමර්ස් කරනවා නම් අපි එක්ක ඉන්න පුළුවන්. සයන්ස් මැත්ස් උත් ඉන්නවා කට්ටිය බලන්න. ටීචර්ස්ලා ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් මොනවාද ඔයගොල්ලෝ A levels කරන්න අනිවාර්යෙන් නොකර ඉන්න එපා ළමයි. ෆවුන්ඩේෂන් කරන අය ඉතින් කරන්න ඒක ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ පැත්ත. හැබැයි පුළුවන් තරම් try එකක් දෙන්න එලවස් කරන්න අදිස්සි වෙන්න එපා. එලවස් කළා ඉස්සරහට යන්න. right? හරි දිනනවා නම් කතා කරන්න එලවස් තෝරගන්න එකේ හරි එක්සෑම් එකේ හරි පාඩම් කරක් දින ප්‍රශ්න තිබ්බොත් අහන්න. we can go through. Thank you for the participation. All the best. Bye. Budu Sanna. God bless.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye.